It is all grainy when I go back there. What are you doing? Here we go. Setting everything up like usual. All right, everybody. No here yet, but on the replay, we are painting some crystalids, and they're very pink right now, but that is for a reason. These are going to be pink, yellow, orange, purple, and some black when we're done. So first thing I got to do is I have to clear some space. I'm gonna take all these little guys out of here for now. Take out all the little ones. Good evening, Summer. How are you doing tonight? We're going to work on these guys back here first. We'll do things in waves. I think I might be biting off a bit much for one night. All right, let's start off with the good old dry brushing. Ooh. You know what's funny is I had Chinese food too. I said, listen, if I'm still live at 9:30, did I lie? Hush you. There we go. Let's angle it a little bit like this. Oh, I've had a day. Like I said, some of these are going to continue to be pink. Some parts of it, but mostly what I'm trying out is the pink base coat to yellow. Hey, Trainaholic, how you doing? Well, Josh, thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, this is the way I decompress at night through painting and gaming. So this is my therapy. You know, I never remember to silence Discord before I start this. Yeah, I got some news today at work that made me question some stuff. But then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm awesome. Some stuff going on that I really have no control over. I've lost control of it, and I've been saying I need help since February. And now stuff has hit the fan, and I'm like, okay. I'm really at the point where I'm like, I don't even care. It's like, whatever, guys. Good evening, Dude Silence. How are you doing? Minnie's so cute. Yes. Wee. We're going to work on the big guys first because these are more interesting. You know what's? I can't wait to see what color I paint these too. Like I said, I'm working on color. I'm in uncharted territory. I'm working on color theory at this point. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, the thing came off. Okay, let's hold it by this for now. We'll put some glue on there. Yeah, of course. Of course. You held together for like 4 days until right now. Where is it? There it is. Got camera shy on me. Got to plug in my glue gun. Sorry, just gotta plug this in, wait a few minutes for it to warm up. Yeah, that tank company did become an infantry company real quick. I'll put you over there because you are going to need help. But that's why we test rules. Now remember, those are not the official rules for the Titan Lords. That was just me farting around thinking I had an idea. Turns out I didn't. My idea wasn't good. Or may have been good. If it was a different army, something that could like really get up in there with the Titan Lords, it might have been different. All right, we got our big brain bug here. Here we have Mantis. Yeah, but it's going to be just me tonight. Uncle C is off on his date. Are these arachnids? No, these are crystalids. These are one-page rules. Had a campaign where they had a couple of different creators come together for, what was it, Worlds Unknown or Worlds Beyond. And I have all the files that have been sitting on my computer since that campaign. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use them because we're starting back over from the top with alien hives. When the 3.5 actually releases, I'll start going through the different armies. And I was like, I don't want to. I've already done 3 alien hive armies of the OPR models. I want something different. So here we are. He might pop in later. We will have to wait and see. Yes, I've seen orchid mantises, but I'm already too far down the path to change from my idea. Like I said, we're deep in color theory right now. Oh, but pink. All right, we will just focus on the things on the table at the moment, just for my own sanity and for you guys watching at home. Nope, guns warmed up. Yep. Yep. Now go be a good boy over there. Thank you, Tradeaholic. I'm so awesome I forgot to change out my paint water. I mean, look at this. This chocolate milk slurry. I'll be right back. Headed to the sink. And back. All right, there we go. Okay, so the plan for these. Let me just grab one of these to explain. We're gonna keep the crystals. They're gonna stay pink, but then for the carapace, we're gonna do yellow and orange for the carapace. Then for the meaty bits, we're going to be doing purple. Why? Because I think it's an interesting color combination. And brain, we'll figure that out when we come to it. And then if we get to the point where it's at the end, it's time to do some tidying up details. We're going to do some like black mottling on the yellow. Because I think claws, the claws I kind of want to do black, or at least transitioning to a black. Like I said, we'll see. So first, I'm going to need a lot of yellow. And I bought yellow just for this. It's called Ancient Honey. Got 2 of them, figuring I'm going to need a lot. Open this up. Well, all the gems are going to be pink. Fresh bottle. This is my first time using this particular yellow. So we will see what she does. Man, I even put all my brushes away. Oh, I don't want that one. It's too big. We can go for this one for now. See what that does. Okay. All right, let's give her a shot here. Oh, that's too big. All right, and let me set the camera right where this guy's right in the way, or girl, I guess. I don't know. Okay. All right. So we're gonna let that. See what that looks like. I mean, the yellow is coming up pretty good on that. This is part of the color theory. Is that yellow goes really good over a pink base coat. It's always fun finding out where my arms settle. Figure out where I have to point the camera. Bam. No, it's gonna be like a darker purple. I think for our stream tomorrow night, we are going to be doing orcs versus dwarves. So that should be interesting. Your centipede pics? Yeah, I got your centipede pics. I put the Discord video out this morning. You were definitely in there. Howdy. So, we want to talk about the 3.5 updates. About how crazy of an update schedule we got going on. At least Tano said, don't worry, we're done until at least Monday. Because he has all the fantasy stuff he's got to do. Oh, those are crystals. Oh, I think Uncle C is home. Yes, he is.
Huh?
I said I thought you were home.
Yeah, I just showed up.
Yeah.
Huh?
No. Well, if you want to put the acetone bucket on the floor.
Are you talking about your neon pink fuckers?
Yeah.
Is that my Mountain Dew from last night?
That's your Mountain Dew from like a week ago.
Oh, it works for me. I have to take some medicine for this shit. Ooh. That does not feel awesome. Look at this. So that is exactly what you think it is in there.
Uh-huh.
Look at this.
Hold on. What's up? Okay.
Oh, sorry. I forgot a couple.
Okay.
I had a really good run at the...
He's showing me stuff behind the scenes. Okay.
Can't say that on the stream.
No, not on this stream.
During one of our live games, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like if I sent that picture to Tim and Summer, they'd be like, ooh.
Maybe.
Oh.
He'll be joining us just shortly, everybody. I'm kind of eyes pointed two directions right now. I said those are fleshy bits there. Yes, crystallized rear attachments.
Kinky.
That's shell though. You sound like you've gotten nothing but worse.
Me?
Yeah.
You know how they say you always feel the worst at night or first in the morning, so be what it be. Still gotta take my fat ass to work tomorrow.
Yo.
So, we'll just suck it up and deal with it.
Yeah. I like how a lot of this army is like crab inspired.
It does look very Red Lobster-esque. I'll tell you my knife in the truck. You sound horrible. Hope you feel better. We're glad you had a great time. Second date in the future. I give Tim a lot of shit for being a smartass, but he is a really nice person.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Between him and Summer. You know, you read that out loud. Oh, yeah, probably. The Krabby Patties.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Tim is right. You do have crabs.
Yeah. I have lots of crabs.
Can I borrow your X-Acto knife right quick? I left my knife in the truck. Oh, I do love you, Summer.
There you go.
And I do love you, Tim. Thank you. Yes, I left mine in the truck, so it's probably a little safer to hand it back to you that way.
Okay.
I didn't know that, you know, during D&D when I met Summer and Tim that they would end up being super cool like they are. Had an inkling.
Well,
because you don't exactly hang out with tools.
Not anymore.
Uh-uh.
Sorry, buddy. I know this makes great YouTube, but yeah, let's go ahead and talk about 3.5 while Uncle C is getting all medicated and situated over there.
We're friends with Dan. Of course we're cool. Yes. But, you know, so is Derek Bailey, a.k.a. the Pringle King.
Why do you just shout out people's real names?
Because there's no chance in hell any of them would ever know what he is or who he is or any of it.
Oh, he could be watching.
Mm-mm.
I'm not cool enough.
Too small of a world. Nope. Made a couple sales at work too.
Good.
Yeah, I like money. Nope. Well, no question what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Summer, I'm gonna send you a little picture of my haul from today at the alternative medication shop. Oh!
What are you saying out for? You put yourself all up in my space.
Because you got horse hooves for feet.
Stay out of my
Does
personal space.
OPR have a thing for, like, battle fleet?
Yes, they do. It is called Warfleets. It's still kind of... It's not entirely fleshed out yet, I want to say, but it is fun. It is an engaging game. It just isn't as full yet as maybe it could be.
Demi519. Combat vet is nuts. Human Inquisition may be decent now. And infected colonies make me sad. Playing Plague Havoc is weakened since they seem fun. Again, like zombies being mid.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the plague stuff yet. I just went in there and realized they got their 6+ extra save back. That was like I just glanced through their sheets. Combat vet is crazy. And I've already got I might already have a few lists that are based entirely around combat vets. We shall see if it makes it through the beta.
Lovely photo for summer.
Yes. OPR has Warfleet models, but they're not. They were like. I don't know how to explain this. They made models for them a while ago before they actually had like the design fleshed out for a lot of stuff. So it'll say these are like the Ratman Warfleets, but I mean, there's really nothing there for it.
Question.
What?
Do we want to talk about what the schedule's going to be like for this weekend for games?
I mean, sure.
All right, well, go ahead. Since there's some viewers here.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what time on the weekend. We might be doing multiple live streams on this weekend. We'll see how long before we absolutely, our minds break.
Well, I work till 8:30 the next 2 nights.
Okay.
So I can come home and immediately start shooting.
So that's on Saturday too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have Sunday off. So
Okay. Well, I'm technically on call.
it's not a big issue. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure I can find a way to entertain your viewers.
Well, no, I have to take my...
I'm sure I can log into your shit on my phone and live stream for you.
Okay. I don't know, Walter. It's an awful lot of power there. Sending butthole pictures on the internet.
Trust me, I wouldn't do that to anybody on this platform.
Okay. Drive up ABC, pop out the Stinky Boys, double activate tank kill of choice, smile. Yeah? Yeah, oh yeah, that's on the, what do they call for the Havoc guys? It's the Chosen. Pop out the Stinky Boys. I was just looking at, well, I got 2 lists. One, is just basic Battle Brothers. and I have the veteran squads. They all have the gravity cannons because that smash roll sounds really funny to me. They've got those gravity cannons, and then they have a veteran walker in there. And I was a little bit upset when I realized the veteran walker with twin laser cannons and auto cannons just goes over the 700 point limit for 2,000 points. Just goes over the force org limit. I was like, son of a beach. So I think
Oh, Jesus Christ, people leave me alone.
I think I gave it
No, Brandon. No, Brandon. You go away.
double ass cannons and a walker fist with like a fusion gun or something. But yeah, that smash rule looks like fun, especially because there's 3 of them in a squad. That plus a guy who gives them +1 AP with a gravity gun. That's going to be like 12, 15 shots. You're going to get some 6s on that. Ooh, okay, big base, guys. Big base time.
I don't want to go to bed. I can't do it tonight.
Huh?
I'm going to bed. I'm not feeling it.
Okay, Uncle C's taking off on it.
I just feel like crap tonight, you know?
Oh, I know.
Well, it's not like other people around the house where you and I get sick, we can stay home.
Right.
But, you know, be what it be. I'll just go to work, make some sales, make some money.
Mm-hmm.
So much Juana. Fucking the pop can stay.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, Uncle C's out of here. And thank you for tapping on me while I have the brush on the model.
It's gonna be yellow anyway.
Motherfucker.
See you, dude. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Okay. I'll see you guys next time.
I swear. The most Michigan goodbyes. Says goodbye for like 10 minutes. But I haven't really looked at the not the Shadow Stalkers, the Soul Snatcher cults. The last I looked at them, they had like the pseudo scout. So I haven't looked at them since. Yes, this. Okay, well, I mean, that's what they gave to the Wolf brothers too, with the Wolfborn rule, and the Wolfborn guys. Like I made some lists with those that are ridiculous as well. Just being able to get up in the enemy's face. Turn 1. Well, I mean, you could do that as Soul Snatchers anyways before, because you had the full stealth, or the full scout. All right. Are they like arc centipedes? No. Oh, I see what you mean with the Haktua. No, they'll definitely spit on it. Yeah, that's one thing I put in my feedback is that the having no Furious upgrades on the Battle Brothers leaders, it feels like it's just missing. But I try to come at it from like a game mechanics standpoint. Like, it's a low model count army. Having Furious, I just think is something they should have. They should have access to it. Oop, I'm way off camera again. Hey, Tabletop Date Night, how you doing? My knuckles are wonderful. Yes. Yeah, tabletop. We're doing a chilled out painting stream tonight instead of a instead of a nuts live stream. Because I need to do some painting. Otherwise, we won't have any Alien Hive stuff to test out. Okay. Before when I was like, that brush is too big. It's time to get that brush. Do we get an extreme painting stream? Maybe when I make my Orc Walker army. That's going to be nuts. Okay, I think that's all of the armor plates. Because I still say those legs are fleshy looking. Okay, there's that guy. Malformantis. How goes it? I think the next army I'm going to be printing is I'm going to do an Eternal Dynasty army, because after the Alien Hives, because I'm going to do everything once 3.5 is finalized. I'm going to do everything in alphabetical order. So I have the Alien Hives. I have I have multiple Battle Brother armies out there. We got Blessed Sisters and Custodian Brothers. I have everything all the way until we hit E for Eternal Dynasty. Oh, that's right. He did change Relentless to now you can move and you still get double your shots at half range. And that's something I was looking at today. Is there was a lot of complaining in the Dow Union about having to be over half range with stuff to get their +1 to hit rule. I need a drink real quick. That's right, they are not brown. No, there is sound, Riverboat Sam. I think that it's you. Yeah, I was just cruising through some of the bits of the discussions for 3.5, and the Dow Union guys were like, "Oh no, our thing sucks now. I have to move, and blah blah blah." And I play Dow Union so much different than everyone else. I love shotguns and APCs. So I was like, over half range. So if I shoot at you from 6 inches away, I get it. So I don't know. There's a lot of. I feel like there's still a whole lot of knee jerking going on in the Discord. And hopefully we'll have some people play some games this week and realize that things are not as gloom and doom as they think. There you go. You get to hear the wonderful beats of White Bat audio while we do this. Don't worry, Steven. We're going to be going for a while. You've made it for the first color. All right. And then the big one. The big boy. Oh, as I knock all these paints over. Put you back over here. Can't even use that for this one. Bam! Yes, I primed them pink because of I've never done like a mostly yellow army. Well, I have done a mostly yellow army, but I didn't really like how it turned out. But doing a little research, a lot of people who play Imperial Fists, which are just the yellow Space Marines, have said that painting yellow over pink goes a whole lot better than painting it over white. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. So the crystals are going to stay pink. And then we're going to go to a yellow, like a yellow to orange carapace on these. The claws and all the spikes are going to darken down to like a black at the very tips. The fleshy bits are going to be purple. And yeah, just a very alien color scheme for the alien hives, which is what we're going to use these for. And in case anyone wasn't here before, these are the Crystalids from Titan Forge Studios. There you go. And for the under parts, of course, the primer didn't get there, didn't much get there, so we'll just slap some yellow and be like, yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, doing metallics over, well, you can do a lot of stuff. Like you can do metallics over a white base coat, and then from there you can use speed paints to make it into different colored metallics there. Yes. I should make the butt crystals glow. Well, if I was gonna spend more time on these, then yes, I would make the butt crystals glow. But that would require airbrushing. My airbrush is staring at me from over there going, screw you. And I look at it and go, screw you back. Me and my airbrush don't get along, in case you guys didn't know that. Last time I tried to use it was my first shot at the volcanic dwarves. And yeah, it did not come out very good. Because my machine decided to just spit everywhere. And then I'd break it down and clean it for like 3 goddamn hours. And then it would spray good for about 40 seconds. Then clog up again. I don't know what type of airbrush off the top of my head. I had the box for it over here. Wait, I'm using I have a bottle of airbrush thinner somewhere over here. I have my airbrush cleaner next to me because that was the last thing I was doing. Where's that dark color coming from? Dark streaks. I guess those are that too. Hold on. Need more yellow. Oh, trust me. Like, I have been fighting that airbrush since I bought it. I've been trying to use that as an airbrush for 15 years. Ooh, I got some extra color in there, and I don't know if I hate it. All right. Let's get that in there. A little extra shading, I guess. Get it in there. All right, I think that is all the yellow that we want on here. I'll do the other side here. There we go. Okay, big guy goes there. Okay. Next color. We're going to go ahead and move on to the purple at this point. What was that? Floor polish is very 1990. Hey. I used to use floor polish too. Let's see, what brand is this? Come here, you fucking turd. It's a master. It's a master airbrush. That might be half of my problem. Okay, purple time. It was right in front of me a minute ago. Put you over there. There we go. Like I said, I bought it 20 years ago. It's been sitting for a while. I don't know why I did that with this brush. I'm not going to use it for this. This brush. Come here, Gribblies. my light pulsing? What the hell? Hello. Yep, right now we are doing purple. Yeah, we're giving the yellow a little bit more time to dry up, and then we're going to go back with an orange in like the deeper recesses. Because some people say my armies are not colorful enough. Well, this one's going to be nothing but color. And then their little sticks are going to be painted black when we're done. That'll be during the basing process. It's more neon blue. You need more neon blue than me. Well, yeah, this one I figured they're alien hives, they're crystalids. We're gonna throw color at these. It is like focusing on everything else. Get over there. There we go. All right. Have a good night, Riverboat. There too. It was throwing me off. Awesome, Tyler. Awesome. We could all use a little bit of paint therapy in our lives. Sorry, I'm missing the chat. I'm all. Alright, good night, Othelios. Tim. Good night. What is going on with my light here? Hold on. Cycle it. There we go. Oh, what's your favorite new thing or an army you didn't like before and you'd play now? I mean, more than just for the channel, like really enjoy. Well, I had no desire to do the Soul Snatchers cult, but between doing some Friday night fights and just randomly picking Soul Snatchers cults, I really started to get into them. I mean, the Soul Snatchers in there were good, of course, but I was really starting to like just the units of minions. Hey, Michael Thorpe. Your channel inspired me to throw a bunch of money at an Etsy printer for a Saurian Warfleet. Having built and painted a bunch of Warfleets, any advice for a newcomer to the game and faction? Um, mm, I mean, for Warfleets, just blow stuff up, make pew pew noises, have fun with it. I haven't done much Warfleets lately, but once things calm down, I will bust some stuff out. But yeah. God, you guys make me think about stuff I haven't thought about in a while. Warfleets. Well, fighter and ordnance markers are your friend in Warfleets. I especially like. We use some of the advanced rules where I get to use carriers, and I get to have a whole bunch of fighters and bombers out there. I don't know. I'm always drawn to aircraft carriers in fleet games. I don't know. Maybe because I like hive ships, big ships that break down into small ships. Nope, you go with that one. Nope, you go with that one. There we go. I must love Drop Fleet Commander. I have never played Drop Fleet Commander. It was just never a thing for any of my gaming groups. Battlefield Gotham was my first dose of wargaming, whatnot, and I've been chasing the dragon since I was 12. Yes, yes, I got into battle fleets right before GW gave it the axe, and I had lots of little Imperial Cobras. I have I have a bad habit of bringing lots of small stuff to games. If it's an option, I do it. Yeah, I was always trying to introduce some kind of fleet game to friends of mine. Like when Firestorm Armada came out, I was really trying to push that. And then Star Wars Armada, I tried to push that too. That one never caught. No one played that with me. So I bought a ton of ships just for to only play against myself. Come on, Light. What kind of dystopian, flickering vibe do we are going on tonight? Okay, and I'll do the orange out to the arms. Okay, yeah, that's all that's got to do. I don't know. Yes. My light wants to be spooky for the bugs. What's my go-to printer for my models? Well, right now, I always like the Elegoo stuff, and right now I am using a Saturn III Ultra, and I like to use Sunlu ABS resin, just because Sunlu's cheap. It gets the job 90% done. If there is something that I think I'm going to need a little bit more on, there I have some. I have a little bit of tough resin left over from the one that I showed off, where I was beating stuff with hammers. What's it resin? Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Did I not stick with tough for a reason? Well, I didn't really need it. Um, and it required like changing of my settings a little bit. Just changing the exposure time and like first layer and stuff. And honestly, I just got lazy. I would use it for something and then forget to change it back, and then my next prints would come out looking a little bleh. So I just, like I said, whenever I need it, that's when I use it. Oh, I remember, it was Nova 3D. Nova 3D water washable tough. And when they say tough, they mean it. I think that is all of the fleshy bits that we're going to do this. Yeah, the tenacious thing, everyone was pushing tenacious when I a couple years ago. But damn it, that went all the way back here. But I don't know, I always felt like it was way too expensive for what it was. That and the Saria Blue. There's another one that I felt was really expensive for what it was. I'll do that purple just to give some purple to these. Not the, well, the claw eventually will get something. Yeah. I think in the beginning everyone was like, "Oh, it's tough. That means it's worth more." And then as the rest of the printer companies caught up, or the rest of the resin companies caught up, it was like, guys, your stuff isn't that tough anymore. Now there are some 3D printer companies that make some stuff. Like when I was at Adepticon, I got to hold the ones that Mini Wargaming uses for their one-page rules videos, and I asked what it was made out of, and they just kind of like shot out a bunch of numbers and letters to me. I'm like, okay, but the stuff they use, it feels like ceramic, and it is ridiculously tough. Give the Crystalids frosted tips. Well, that's why, because that music was over. Oh, let me make sure the next one's not copyrighted. Righted. Yeah, we're good. That always sucks when I get an email the next morning. Hey, you've been copyright claimed. Like, oh. Nope. There we go. the rest are going to be orange. All right, Josh. Have a good night. Okay, not much on that one. Okay, I don't even think there are fleshy bits on this. Well, kind of. That's about it. The rest of it is very spiky. Okay. Oh, I'm sure they're already writing songs with AI. Wait a minute. Riverwell, I thought you went to bed. Okay, we'll pull out a different one. Now, for the orange, we got some Nuclear Sunrise. Save the mantis. We'll see. We'll start with the little squid boys. Oop, wrong one. Okay, these are gonna be simple to do the orange on. I always get a advertisement for AI 3D printed stuff. Sure, if I opened my Facebook right now, it's probably up there in the right corner. I think that's a lot of what's going weird with YouTube right now. It's just random AI crap. That could be why everyone's numbers seem to be down, like for viewers and engagement, just because there's so much AI out there right now, just trying to grab people's attention. Yeah, ridiculous. There's a 40K lore channel that is like all AI. And they got sloppy. Their titles screwed up. They screwed up on their title, and I had my suspicions, and then I saw that, I'm like, absolutely, this is 100% AI. Get out of here. Lower brush with this one. So I'm gonna get in the crevices with this. Now, I'm not against some AI art. Like sometimes that's the best option for you because you're trying to come up with something that doesn't like exist at all. But when you have a 3 hour video on Tiberius the Red Wake that was obviously written with Chat GPT and put into a voice generating software, that's where I draw the line. Like, this is. Come on, man. Well, Now, Uncle C was a little wore out. He's not feeling the greatest, and he was just like, "Yep, I'm going to bed." Man, these are coming. This is coming out funky. I don't know if I'm on the right track here, but things are getting a little weird. Might have to go back over them crystals because it's hard to tell that they're freaking pink anymore. Pink is definitely washed out against all the other colors. Yeah, like if you want to do something fun with it, that's fine. Like if you want to do something fun, something that's obviously AI. Like I'll admit, in the beginning when they first started coming out, I watched so many of the Bigfoot AI things. But then it became like everyone realized it was easy to make, so it just started getting flooded with just stupidity. So now, whenever I see it, I just kind of click off. I don't even listen to it. I'm like, oh, it's just gonna be dumb. Oh yeah, there'll be washes. Don't you worry. We're still in the everything is ugly as hell phase, at least in my mind. Let me see if I can just speed that and then just do this. Okay, gives us some kind of an effect. I have fairy dust. No, we're gonna go blank on those, so that's fine. Yeah, his playlists are a little strange, but that's why I like it. Never really know what's coming. We'll go to Mantis. How do I feel about them adding more one-off and roll for effects? When you say one-off, you mean like the once per game things? Because they took away a lot of the stuff where you would need tokens. At least he's done so many updates. The once per game stuff, a lot of that, I like it. It adds a little bit of complexity into things. Gives you a little burst. There's a hair in there. It's driving me crazy. My mind is still kind of reeling about the combat veterans thing, where once per game you get 2 activations. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, he broke the seal on that. We might have all kinds of fun stuff going on now. But, yeah, a lot of that is like I said, a lot of it adds a complexity that I think some of it we need a little bit. That's one of the main reasons why I decided to do all these is because would you pause? Is because one of the main things that you would see from people who have never played OPR or people that have played like a game, they go everything felt the same. So adding those in definitely adds the complexity, adds flavor in where it needs it. And yeah. But as far as stuff going on right now, yeah, as far as things are right now, we are in the absolute Wild West. He said he's not going to do any more updates until at least Monday, but he has been known to just pop in there and be like, yeah, I lied. Here you go. Yes, I am thoroughly enjoying the new rules. Well, that last 10%, make sure you get on the Discord and tell them what you think. Yeah, points right now are all screwy. This morning when the update first came out, I got onto the Discord and I was like, "Hey, the Custodian Master Destroyer. Apparently, when he gets his sneak attack and infiltrate buff, he hides from 1/3 of his point cost because it was like a negative 135 point ability." Yeah, the movement rules, the extra 6-inch moves and stuff. I never really liked using those, but I could see where they would be good. I don't know. All my heroes, I always just had them decked out for combat or casting. But that's another part about OPRs. People play differently across the planet. Like what I think is good here in my local group might be crap somewhere else, and somebody who's winning everything somewhere else might come here and just lose every game. Okay, good night, buddy. Good night. But that's part of the beauty of the game is we don't have a set meta. It is whatever is working where you are. That is your meta. Go. just blah. I'm gonna make this work somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna say they see in some different light spectrum. So that's why their colors are all weird. think the plan is for the Saturday night. I want to do some one of the Battle Brother flavors. Oh no, Prime Brother flavors. That's what I'll do. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've already got some dirty tricks and everything lined up for those. It was interesting to find out that there were some OPR YouTubers that took part in like the design process vaguely. Apparently, from what I've seen, the design process they came up with wasn't really followed in the beginning. But I just think it's interesting that they did. Yeah, well, they changed the Inquisitorial one to just 2 activations now. At least they did on the Assassins. That's as far as I went down that list and saw that and went, ooh, we could do something with this. Now, biggin. I stuck that in there, didn't I? All right, Sam. You have a good night. Any off-table artillery? Not that I know of. Although some of the spell lists, like when I made the book for some of the Trench Crusade guys, instead of having magical spells, I used the caster ability for offboard artillery, and it seemed to work pretty good there. Well, now I don't know if they have it, but I know in fantasy they have the artillerist that if you put him next to something, it can fire twice. Like if you put him next to a cannon, it can fire twice. But honestly, I don't know if they have that for the Human Defense Force. A lot of stuff I've looked at just vaguely. That was one of them. Even for the game I had last night. Damn it, that list I asked people on my Discord. I was like, "Someone write me a 5,000 point HDF list. I'm lost." It's called Nuclear Sunrise. There we go. See, Army Painter, you should sponsor me. I'm already selling you paint. All right. Mobile leather cannons. Ooh. Oh Lord, what's 11 o'clock? Were these printed? No, these. Well, this guy needed some assembly. All those were printed in one piece. Yeah, this guy was multiple pieces. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this guy was body, gun arm, and then each of the legs had one piece. Don't look at its cloaca. That's its drain hole. All right. Let's quickly go through the brainy bugs and do brain bug stuff. For that, I kind of want a fleshy color for that. It's winking at you. There we go, peachy flesh. Let's give that a shot. And let's see what happens when we don't dilute it. Well, not much. We do a little bit. I can't help but dilute them just a hair. There you go. Kind of brain colored. Oh, that's right. I do have my entire Starship Trooper bug collection out in the garage, too. Ooh, I could use that for something. You still got 10 starter boxes of Starship Troopers? I only saw those one time at a historic con of all places. Never seen them in any other stores. And he is doing another Starship Troopers. Like redoing it? Redoing the first one? Or are we going for like Starship Troopers 6 at this point? So let me tell you, one was good. 2, 3, oh god. I don't think I've watched any others. Okay. I remember one where it was a big brain bug that was stabbing people and taking over their bodies. I think it said something like, "Why can't we be friends?" Or maybe, I don't know. At that point, I was out of that movie. I think I was doing something else while that movie was still playing in the background. Okay. Now, so brain guys, they are pretty much set because we don't need to do any of this to them. They're set over there. They don't have any claws. Probably doing this all wrong, but it's what it is. What type of figs are these? Is that your question? These are crystalids from Titan Forge. You ever sit back and go, what have I created? Because, man, I don't know. These are definitely going to get oil washes, probably multiples. Well, guys, I think we are going to leave that there for tonight because I have to come up with a plan for oil washes and then final detail paint on them. I had a plan when I showed up. The plan, I don't know, it could still work. It could still work. Maybe. Because on top of all these, I have 60 grunts to paint. Whee! So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, dude, my chat is absolutely... Okay, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. What type of figs are they? Yeah, I said they are Crystalids from Titan Forge. Oh. Starship Troopers, original games based on CGIs, human bugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, wow. They're old. Been around for forever. Models are still great. Looked it up. Awesome. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, black or purple. That color was black because I'm going to try to bring it down to black at the end of the claws and stuff. Oh, it starts quite a bit. Holy crap, that's a lot of grunts. Masochist only 60. Yeah. Ta-da! They're already pink and waiting. I think I'm going to be working on these most of the day Saturday while I'm waiting for Uncle C to come back for our live stream Saturday night. So yes, like we said, we are going to have a live stream tomorrow. Probably around 7 or 8 o'clock. It's real hard for me to like put them up like as scheduled because whenever I do that and then I try to go live, it always breaks. But I'm just bad at it. And yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do dwarves versus orcs and see how that goes. And then these guys probably on Saturday versus some Battle Brothers. And we'll see how that goes with the new 3.5 rules. So, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Pray for me. I've got to make this work. I've come too far to start over. Well, we'll see. You'll see what they look like on Saturday. So that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. If dwarves and orcs interbred, would they be dwarks? Yes, absolutely. They would absolutely be dorks. Oh, guys, I hope you have fun playing OPR wherever you are, and I will catch you tomorrow night.